Let me say this clearly. Stop beating your chest for bloodshed you will never have to stand in. Stop calling for chaos from the safety of your couch. Stop screaming through a screen for the destruction you will never have to witness face to face. Because it's easy for you to talk when your hands are clean. It's easy to talk tough when it's easy to demand war when your children are safe. And it's easy for you to cry annihilation when you will never have to carry the weight with what comes afterwards. But for those who have seen war up close, for those who have smelled it, survived it, for those who've buried people because of it, those are the people who have to live with the sounds and the loss and the memories and the silence of what follows. Those are usually the people who don't ask for it again. Because there's a difference between people who are willing to stand up, support, defend, and protect when duty calls. And then there's a difference between those who recklessly call for more death, more devastation when the suffering and when it's not even necessary. There's a difference. And I'm tired of watching people sound the war drum with no understanding of what that drum actually costs. Because war doesn't just take lives in the moment. It leaves scars for generations. It leaves children without parents, parents without children, homes reduced to memories, souls that are endlessly marked by grief, bloodlines forced to carry the pain they didn't choose. And still people beat the war drum louder and harder and bolder as if war was some abstract idea, as if it's a headline or a debate topic or a strategy for politics and positioning. But war is not theory to the people who are living in it. War is not a talking point to the mother holding her child. War is not a slogan to the father trying to protect what is left of his family. War is not commentary to the person who has to wake up tomorrow and search through rubble for someone they love. So no, I don't approve. I don't approve of the killing of innocent children. I don't approve of celebrating devastation. I do not approve of people losing their humanity because someone speaks a different language or comes from a different faith background. I don't approve of the kind of thinking that makes people believe that an entire population deserves to suffer. That is not strength and that's not justice and it's not moral courage. And let me make this real personal. I know what it's like to lose a child. As a matter of fact, I know what it's like to lose two children, but I've never lost a child in war. I've never lost a child to a missile or a battlefield, but I do know what it's like losing sons. And I know what it's like to have love in your heart and nowhere for it to go. I know what it's like to carry grief that doesn't leave. I know what it's like to live with the pain of never holding them again. So when I see innocent children dying, this doesn't hit me like a politic thing. This hits me like the pain and the loss. It hits me like a wound. And I can't understand how we've become so numb to people and we can justify suffering of children because of the language they speak. Because whether they speak Arabic or because they speak Spanish, because of where they were born. Make it make sense to me because of what faith they come from. What are we doing? When did language become a reason to lose compassion? When did faith become a reason to excuse death? When did people stop being people in our own eyes? We've lost the moral high ground. And what makes it worse is that people are demanding that we only believe one version of the events that we see. Believe this, ignore that, trust this source, dismiss that reality, and accept this narrative. Pretend that you don't see what's right in front of your face when you can see it on your phone. But how do you ask me to deny what I clearly see? How do you ask me to deny the suffering that's visible, that I can see, the tears, the screams, the bodies, the destruction, the grief? How do you expect me to believe a polished narrative when reality is breaking through the cracks? Not everything is fake news. Some things are painfully real. Some things are right in front of us. Some things we don't need to spin. Some things don't need branding. Some things don't need a side. They need a conscience and people with courage who can stand up and be honest. That's what I'm asking for. Not more noise, not more propaganda and selective outrage. No more war drums. I'm asking for humanity, and I'm asking for us to be honest enough to say that an innocent life matters. All innocent life, not just the lives that fit our agenda, not that the lives that just fit our comfort, not just the lives that we've been told are worthy of grief. All life is innocent. And if you've never seen war, be careful of how quickly you are to call for that. If you've never buried someone because of war causes, be careful of what you celebrate. If you've never had your heart broken by loss, be careful how you casually speak about other people's pain, because some of us know what that loss feels like. Some of us know what it means to never hold the people we love again. Some of us know that grief does not care about borders, politics, language, or religion. And because I know grief, because I know loss, because I know pain, I cannot stay silent when innocent people, especially children, are being crushed beneath the weight of hatred, revenge, and a narrative. So, no, I will not sound the war drum. I will not be celebrating destruction. I will not be joining the chorus calling for more death. I will not pretend that suffering is justified because it's politically convenient. I want to be better than that. And I expect you to be better than that. And I wish we were all better than this. Because if we cannot look at dead children and broken families and say enough, then something is broken in us. Stop sounding the war drum.